Hi friends, Linda Peterson here. So this is my third video for this, and I just had lots of technical difficulties with my microphone. I don't know, it wasn't recording. So anyway, so here I am. I'm voiceovering, so hopefully this won't be too weird because it wouldn't record my voice while I was doing this. So what I'm here to show you today is these a little aid that I use with my paintings. I don't know what to call them, visual aids, painting aids, I don't know. Anyway, what I do is I take transparencies and I put lots of different marks on them. And with these, I started with a 12 by 12 sheet of transparency and cut them into 4 pieces. So they're 6 by 6. And I went ahead and I used my Posca pens to make these marks. They're acrylic pens and they work really nicely on here. You can certainly use paint, and I have done that with a few of the larger, thicker marks, but with these I just use the Posca pens. And I like to do a variety of colors, typically colors that I use in my paintings, so I can use these as guides of when I want to add something to my painting and I'm not quite sure what that will be. And I do use different size marks. I want some, large marks, some medium marks, and some small marks, so I can add whatever I need to my painting. And those black ones there that I'm showing you, those were done with paint. All the rest were done with the Posca pens. But you can see sometimes you might need a large mark to add to your painting, and you could certainly use these 12 by 12 sheets and without cutting them down. So if you do work large, you could use them that way and just not cut them down and so they would be more size oriented to the work that you're doing. And also you can use transparency film just from the office supply store. That works well, and you don't have to get the 12 by 12 sheets. So here's a painting I started, and I started to do the mark making. You can see a couple things in there that I started, but it found out it wasn't recording my voice, or actually it wasn't recording at all. In this last video, it didn't record my voice. So anyway, so I'm showing you here that I have these circles, which I really like this. They're kind of wonky circles. I really love circles, and I like wonky ones even better. And I'm just placing it on my painting to see how it might look if I were to draw those on there. And here I'm using these yellow thick lines. They're kind of in a more uniform pattern than the rest of what I have going on here, other than those structured lines and those dots on the left. And the rest is kind of organic, so these actually look pretty nice. I do like that yellow color too. I use it a lot, and it seems to go with a lot of my paintings. I'm not sure why, even though this painting has no yellow in it. And just here, simple X's, and I like those as well. It goes with those red circles there. That color is nice. And sometimes you might find I'm going to go back to what I'm just talking about here. So when I did this before, I liked the lines there, so I went ahead and put those on there. And what I liked about this is that it's the juxtaposition between the circles and the lines is nice, and also the dark against the light. And I went ahead and put those corresponding dots on the other side with the same color. I don't usually use black in my paintings. I used a navy blue Posca pen here. A lot of times I'll use Payne's gray in my paintings. I just don't like black in my work. I like it in other people's work, but in mine I just find it just seems too, it doesn't seem alive to me. It just is too dark. So even though that looks black, it has a different feel to me. And so on this one, I decided not to use any of these big elements because I already had those 3 large circles there. So I went ahead and decided not to use those, and I'm just going to use some medium size and some large or smaller marks on this one to balance out those 3 big large shapes there. And I really liked those continuous circles there, how they're all a little wonky and they're all connected together in the color. I thought looked nice over that dark area there. I thought that was good. And then these are just some red dots, which would look nice, but I think I decided not to because I already had the dark blue dots there on the left. And these circles, I do like these, but I think it's just too much of the same of those other circles. So I decided that I don't want those for this project either. I do like the stripes. And I could have put those there. They look pretty good. But I was thinking because I had those other lines, stripes on the over there, that they were just too same and same with these kind of dash marks are kind of the same as those. I do like the little white circles. As you know, I love me a circle. And I thought those looked pretty good, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use those. I do like these kind of aqua colored, turquoise colored circles, dots. And I was thinking that maybe I might put those on in a different color. So I put those aside. So those are a maybe. But I did decide that I wanted to use the red X's here. And I usually don't put it like the whole piece on there, like all 4, lines there, or 3 lines there with the 4 in a line. I like the idea of things kind of going off the page, and here I lined it up really well here, but then when I started to make the X's, I made them a little too far down and a little too small. I should have made them a little bit bigger. But it doesn't matter because this is just my art for me. It's not for anybody else. I'm just enjoying the process, and it's not to sell. It's I'm just trying to figure out what I like and don't like. And so it's just a lot of just having fun. This is a great thing to do in a journal, a sketchbook, do grid journals of these. You could do a bunch of little paintings and then see what you might want to add to enhance it. So it's just, kind of mindless fun, mindless creativity. It's just, don't worry, it's just paint and paper. So I do really like these yellow lines, thicker lines here, and I believe I do put those down right about there. I'm not positive on that, but I think I do. And I think they look really, there's something about that yellow. It just kind of goes with everything. But I do use it in a lot of my my work. So the key is to always use, when you do make these transparencies, whatever, visual aids, whatever we're going to call them. If you have a better name for them, please let me know. I'd love to know. And so, yes, I did decide to go ahead and put those there. I could have put them over on the right-hand side. I think I might have liked it a little bit better over there because I did have some green lines already here. And now those are kind of going away because I'm putting the yellow, but it's all good, right? Because it's just fun. I'm just having a good time. And that's what we need in the world these days because things are a little heavy. So here I'm deciding on these kind of blue, light blue circles and trying to figure out which color pen that is. I always grab the wrong one first. But I like these circles because they're not perfect circles. They're a little elongated and squarish sort of, and you'll see that here I bring it down a little farther, and I usually will add an odd number of things because I think that's more visually appealing than equal numbers. So I added what did I do, 7 there, or 7 of those there. Anyway, so do like that, and I'm liking these the dots, and I decided to go ahead with the same color. I was thinking that maybe I would have gone with another color, but I did go with the turquoise. And as I'm looking back at this, I think I should have gone with a different color. Didn't want to introduce another one, but I didn't want red over there either. I don't know. Maybe purple. Maybe I should have gone with that purple that I have kind of going through here. That's another thing. I rarely use purple in a painting, but for some reason I liked it here. So anyway, this is a really fun exercise. Something that, if you're feeling a little stuck, easy way to get the creative juices flowing. And so if you're here and you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you have any questions or comments, please put that in the comment section. I try to answer everyone that I can. And if you know anybody that would enjoy this, send my video their way. I would love to have as many people as possible. It's a lot of fun being out here and showing my art and helping people, and they help me in return because they always give me some good advice back. So again, if you have any idea what I should call these things, let me know in the comments. I would love any feedback, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much.